Hi there, I'm Jodi, and my story began 2.5 years ago. And I just got to that point in life where, oh my God, everything was so goddamn hard. So 2.5 years before that, what had happened, I'd walked out on a 20-year marriage, and I left the children behind, and they were only young at the time. And I'm going to hear you freaking out, like, how could a mother do that? But it got to the stage where it was so bad in the relationship that I was like the lodger in the house. I was living in the back room with the dog. Any time that I tried to have input into the children, I'd be criticised, and I wasn't really allowed to do anything except go out to work and bring in some money. So I figured for me to have any input into my children, I needed to get out of that relationship and find out who I was and have input. So I did. I left with a canvas and so 2 suitcases. No, 1 suitcase and 2 canvases. And then I began to explore me. But the first 2.5 years was a nightmare. I did all those conventional things that they tell you to do. I went on antidepressants, and they were a complete waste of time. All that does is keep you down, and you don't deal with anything. Second thing I did, I went to see the psychologist, and all I did was stay in my sad, sorry story for how many times, for the next 12 months. I mean, ridiculous. And by this stage, I was just like, oh my God, this is not working. So I I was tired all the time when I did see my kids. I was stressed 24/7 because I'd taken on more work to get the finances to support them, and things were just not working out. So that's when I decided, right, head to the country, moved out of the city, two hours out, got myself part-time work. It was a lot cheaper to live out there, so the rest of the time I could work on myself. Took a yoga and meditation teacher training, which was fantastic, and through that I found the grace method, which is a way to deal with stress, and it resonated with me so much. I actually got a diploma in energy psychology, so I'm now a grace method practitioner. I'm teaching yoga and meditation, and altogether it's how I deal with life now, and that's allowed me to have the part-time job nursing, and in an area that I work that works for me, and an area of my expertise that as I want to work. The other part-time I can work as an energy healer. So, and I plan to do more of that. My children initially came up and saw me every second weekend, and so I started to strengthen my relationship with them, and that was just unbelievable. Really, really fantastic. And then, of course, I'd moved around a lot. So here I actually established a great group of friends, and they were dealing with the issues that they were dealing with the, great group of friends who were really fantastic because they were all interested in what I was interested in. That's how I met them. So I had a social network at long last as well. So my whole life has completely turned around. And I know that, stress still happens. That's life. I'm now having to face going to the UK where my children are now living, and I'm going to be part of their life again, but I'm so much stronger than I was. I'm not the same person that I was when I left. I now have control of my life, and I know which direction I want to head in, and I'm sharing it with others. I'm even doing workshops regarding moving beyond stress. And because my story has been so painful, I feel as though I've got so much to share about how to deal with stress, because if it has worked, it's worked for me. The grace method, in the three-step process that's so empowering, and if I can share it, how much better is that in life? So yeah, I feel totally empowered, and life's looking pretty good after many, many years of unhappiness. So that's my story. Thank you.